Testing, testing. All right. And here we go. Our first stream of Factorio on Twitch. What a wonderful day. Feels great to be here. Now, some of you who I'm going to put out a video where I start this game from scratch just to show you an idea about what you're going to get into if you purchase it or if you start to play it. And that video will end where we're starting right here today. And this is a base that I started, God, a year ago, maybe longer than that. And basically, we're off and running. Okay, we're off and running. Let's just start over here on the far left hand side, and we're gonna go through everything just to kind of show you my mindset. So, like I said, starting off in the far left hand corner of the base, we're gonna have these two miners for rocks, and all they're gonna do is go over here and empty into two chests, just so that we have some stone on hand. They're not being processed, they're not being smelted, they're just there, right? And this will be for walls, if I'm not mistaken, that the walls is going to require the use of stone. That might have changed. And then here we have a couple of these bad boys pumping out some iron ore. Now, this is not the best way to do business for the iron ore. I understand that. Um, but like I said, I'm not really an insane min maxer. I'm just a guy, you know, trying to enjoy a Saturday for a couple of hours playing Factorio. So this is where the iron pumps out at. But what I am going to do, oh, and then of course we have the steam engines down here, uh, being fed by some coal. Not quite sure why I have two here. I guess this is for oil. When we do oil, I think you have to have a water output. So I think I just have two of those for oil. Um, but this, this ore here, this iron ore, it comes into this main processing smelting area. And we have it going two ways. We have a upside, we have a downside, just to help clear things out, just to get this in a little bit more. And as you'll see here, we also have to feed in coal because these are still the coal smelters up here at the top. I did the exact same thing, but I only have one for the copper plates because copper plate, as it is right now, as early as in the game as it is, we just don't need that many of them, right? But these iron plates, boy, man, do we just need more of those. I tell you, I keep seeing the stream status keep going from good to poor to bad. It would be nice if it was a little bit more stable. Either keep me at good or downgrade me to poor. I don't like seeing it flicker because I don't know what the problem is. Excuse me, I don't mean to clear my throat in your ear. Okay, so anyway, the iron ore is coming off of this main line here, and you definitely can tell. I mean, 100% definitely can tell that we need to up our iron output. Going into the main bus, you should be full up on iron because as soon, I mean, at the drop of a hat, half of this iron gets taken off to start making gears, and then just beyond that, more of these plates get taken off to start making, other components. So definitely want to make sure we have a ton of the iron plates coming in. I guess I could stop this. Maybe the situation is not as bad as I thought because this guy right here is constantly taking to fill up. Um, yeah, we're almost full here. Okay, so in a minute that might balance out a little bit. But if not, we definitely are going to need to either elongate this section here to process more of this ore. I do believe that's where the choke point is, right? Like this right here is just this is what's choking our production. We're getting enough ore coming in. It just happens to be we're not smelting them fast enough. All right. And the nice way, I think I watched, I can't remember his name. It's not Avak. It's the other guy that hangs out with Avak sometimes. It used to be him, Shin, and Quill 18. It used to be like that trio would play a lot of these strategy games together. I forget his name, but he was the guy who turned me on to having this mainline bus. Now, what is a mainline bus? It'll be just your ultimate input, right? So these two, the copper and the iron, these are my ultimate inputs. Anytime I need to make anything, anytime I need to make any type of component, we pull off the main bus and we make the component, and then we put the component back into the mainline bus so that we can pull that component off later. For instance, here, I know I need to have gears in order to make the science packs. That's just part of it. So what I went ahead and did is I pulled off some iron plates. I have a couple of factories here that produce um, the gears. The gears come off and they go right back toward the bus. And then they're only on the bus for just a little bit until they get pulled right back off to make those science packs. And then those science packs feed in here to our research and our research gets started. As of right now, we're not researching anything, right? Like this game, I just came back to it a couple of days ago, right? And I'm just getting refamiliarized with everything. Um, really, this science should go all the way out on one way, right? Like there should just be one way that everything goes, and we shouldn't see any type of abnormality, right? So let's go ahead and just grab him right quick. Grab that right quick. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of, right? Let's just open this up. I have a lot of things here in my pockets. Put that back down. Burner drill. I probably can get rid of the burner drills and then the inserter. What is that? Is a fast one? I can't read what it says. Long handled inserter. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. That one reaches over like 2 tiles. Okay. Just gonna put that one right next to this one, and then we're gonna have an inserter feed into that. Do I have any? Of course I do. I have, I have trillions. I have 404. All right, bring that over, and then a small electrical pole. Perfect. And that should feed in there. Great. Now let's go ahead and just do some research right quick. Uh, Right now, we probably should be limiting ourselves to what only we can do with red because we don't have access to the green science packs. Like I've not set that up yet. Um, you start research on green. Is that what I'm seeing here? And then this is research is still, what is that? An axe, and then fast inserters. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start researching the green science packs on like how to make those, right? Shouldn't take long. Look how fast it's going in the top right hand corner. All right, we're good to go there. And then let's see, we have, how do you get rid of that? Perfect. We have copper plates being spun into copper wire, and that's making circuit boards. And then over here, these circuit boards, what is it? What is it you're making here? You're making inserters. Okay, that's not bad. And that just, okay, cool. I see what's happening. And then that's it. That's the end of our mainline bus here. And what are you making? Are you just making a repair packs? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hmm. I feel like biters are going to become an issue. Well, maybe not. Maybe not an issue just right now. Okay, so green science packs. Green science packs, I believe, are going to be my next big task to tackle. We're going to have to see what you need to make a science pack here. And I wonder, watching this stream, I wonder what poor means. Wonder what poor means. Okay, go ahead and just do the fast inserters again. It's just going to take no time at all. Oops, did I cancel that? Yeah, start the research and let's back out. Okay, green science packs. I can make 135 of them, but I want to know what it is. Like, how do you make them? You need one transporter belt and one inserter. You need one transporter belt and one inserter. You were making inserters here, were you not? You were. So what we can do is we can have this guy not empty out into a bucket or a crate, but we can have him empty out into a conveyor belt, and that conveyor belt can move all the way back over here to the mainline bus so that we have inserters coming down. I don't know if inserters are going to be used in the future, but that's something that we can do. Alternatively, what we can do is we can have those inserters move out to the right here, and we can have a mainline bus coming out here to the right for inserters and also transportation belts. I believe that was the other thing that we were looking that we needed to make. Is that correct? Yes, it's transportation belts. Well, let's go look at transportation belts right quick and just kind of see what they need. They need one iron plate and one iron gear. I see. Okay. So we can come up here to the area where we're making. Hey, look at that. We already have a machine set up to make transporter belts. So let's go ahead and do this. Is that a random turret? That is a random turret. Wonderful. Nice to see that I did something right before I left. Let's go ahead and set up a conveyor belt to move this to the right out here. And we're going to set up another conveyor belt to move this up and to the right so that we're going to start making the green science packs. You know what? What if we moved this up where it came out and it went up all the way up here so that we had the inserters and that coming out right here. And then we just made the green science packs in this area, much like we're doing right here. And then we just kind of moved them down. Cause I think it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. I think you're going to need a lot more green than you're going to need the red eventually. I could be wrong. Red could just be one of those things. It's a base component and you just need tens and tens of thousands of them. But we're not going to know until later on. Um, and these right here, like these aren't even being used, right? Because this inserter can't put it on the belt. Um, so this one's just, I mean, that's wasteful. All right, let's do it. Do I have underground belts? I do. Okay. Good, good, good. So we have an underground belt, or we'd have a belt come out here. It would turn, it would go underground, pop back up here, go up, 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 up. We could move that out of the way. Could go underground all the way up here. That would kind of mess the flow up. I wonder, Wonder if we can't get rid of this and move this out here to the right. Hmm. You know what? Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and start producing belt. That's the only bad thing about this game is that you sit here for 20 or 30 minutes just thinking about how you're going to do something. And it's it gets a little frustrating. Whoops. Was that me making them? This is my inventory. Silly goose. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull that up first so it doesn't kick any of them out. And then this is going to be the deal here. It'll need to be turned that way. It'll need to go there and then come out. I suppose let's kick it out as far as we can. So there. I feel like they made the distance a little bit shorter for the underground part. Like I feel like that's not as long as you used to get it. Maybe that's just me. Let's go ahead and pick that up, move it there, move it back there, go underneath here. Fiddlesticks. And I don't think there's any way that's going to go all the way. Yeah. Okay, okay. Well, let's move it all the way up here then. Let's go on that. It's always a good idea to have just a little bit of space, like right here. Always a good idea just to leave a little bit of room, just in case something like this has to happen later, where, ultimately you don't want to see something like this happen where you just have all this, like all this mess is so cramped together. But it's nice to give yourself, a little bit of room just in case things go wrong. All right, let's pick all that up. And then we're going to have that guy come out here. So we have transportation belts coming out. The transportation belts are going to meet. Let's go ahead and have this thing working. Let's go ahead and put one of these guys down. And I just kind of want to see what side this comes in on. Hopefully it comes in on the left-hand side so that we can have this dump right into it, and we'll have one belt that has both the transporter belts and then another belt and then this one will also have the inserters. That way we can just go ahead and make green science. And this right here is going to get ripped up. I am going to move it further down out this way, probably turn it so that it goes in this direction, just so I can have the green and the red come in together. That way this doesn't get so backed up, like we're always kind of manufacturing. So oh, look at that. Perfect. We got super lucky, folks, because this comes in on the left hand or the right hand side. So now I can just have this dump right there on the left. And I'll show you what I mean here. Watch this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, it is. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Watch. And see how that comes in just like that? So now they're both together. So now when we run our manufacturing, our little segment up here, like when we make these little manufacturing area, like it'll pull off both, right? So that's great. Let's go up one more, and then we'll make the turn out this way. And how many do I have? Any? Like I don't. How many manufacturers do I want to have to commit to this? Assemblers, right? Assembling machines. Just to do 4. I suppose that's par for the course. Down here, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the room. There's no reason I should have to do that and that, do that and that. I might need to change that to the long inserter. Let's go ahead and do that. I think he pulls from the far side, right? I'll have that going there, like that. And then we'll have an out on this side. That'll be the green. And like I said, I'm going to rip this up here now that they're done doing science. Rip those up because... Okay. And then I want to have those two come in together. So let's see. Maybe just have this come in like that. Oops. So that it drops on the left-hand side. And then have these come in on the right-hand side. How would I do that? Just have it bend back onto itself, I guess. So need to go under, come out on that side, then turn just like that. Have this come down a little bit more so it lines up the way we want it to. All right, now that's going on the left. If I turn all this on up here, it should be going to the right. That, 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 that. That off here. And then what is it I want you to make? Green science packs, please. Green science pack, please. Science pack, please. And green science pack, please. Okay. It looks like they're doing great except for these reachers. Maybe I don't need to have. Something like that. And then we need to have an out tick. That's going to out tick the green. The green comes in on the left-hand side, and then that'll be on the right-hand side. And then we can put down our research laboratories again. One, do a space this time. I have room. There's no reason to make this super compact. Well, there's no reason that I'm aware of to make it super compact. I'm sure that someone out there is going to watch this video in the far future and go, my God, man, what have you done? But that's the great part about this game. If you can just get to the end, like if you can just make it work, I think a lot of people just respect that. Like they don't really need you to be insanely efficient. They just kind of need you to get there. And if they don't, then I don't know what the problem is. Like what uh what do you have to prove, right? Okay. Now let's go over here to T. I'm going to finish up the last red, the last just pure red science. Go. A lot of that red coming in. Perfect. Great. All right, now let's look at green. It seems the green science packs are coming in just a little. Ooh, man, they are slow. Look at that. Look how long it takes them to get that worked out. Man, that's rough. Maybe we put in 2 more. Let's go here to our deal. Let's go ahead and make 1, 2 more. Is this level 2? I need steel plates for that. Okay. Well, I kind of know what I need to focus on. 1. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in here. I'm going to kind of cram them in too. I know it doesn't look good, but you're going to find out that a lot of this isn't going to look good. And if it does look good for a little bit, is a major success for us. Can I get everybody with that one? Oh no, I can't. That would have been a miracle. All right, here we go. And then turn that off. Come over here. What would you like for me to make? I'd like for you to make green science packs. Science packs, please and thank you. Perfect. And those guys are going to be a little out of sync, I guess. Let's see, when do they put theirs on? 1, 2. Oh, he kind of puts his with the other bunch, but that's great, right? We're gonna build up the green. Like we're gonna have a ton of green down here. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And as soon as we get the level 2 ones, I guess we can go ahead and start working on the level 2 ones. I guess I can come down here to this and let me think. How do you make the steel beams? I think it's just these, right? It's just 5 iron plates. So what we're going to do is just run this down again. Again, this is our main bus. This is where most of the iron is going to come off of. We're going to run it down here. And then we're just going to get one of these splitters. Okay. And we're just going to break it off. We're just going to say that we need, a brand new component to be made. And we'll try to line it up with this, right? We need a brand new component to be made. How does that work? Okay. Okay. So is it there? Yeah, there. That, I suppose. Oop. Uh, Not quite sure what the deal there is. Are we going the right way now? Perfect. Great. And then we'll just kind of bring this off here. And we'll have some inserters. One. You know what? Let's go ahead and make the machines first. That way we get the right spacing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it this that makes... I can't remember if it's the machines that make the steel. Let's see right quick. Is it you that makes the base component? I think you smelt it. Like, I really think you put it into a furnace. But that doesn't sound right, because if you put it into a furnace, I don't know if it would know like 100% to turn it into a steel beam. It might know to do that. If you put 5 of them in there, like, I think it just might know. Do I have any of these on my persons? I do. I have 40. I don't see how you would manufacture it in here. I don't see it as one of these base components. The wall, by the way, does take that stone brick, so we probably need to set up some type of smelting thing for the stone just to get it to a form we can use. Okay. Well, have I unlocked the furnace yet? Have I unlocked the electric furnace? I haven't. When is the electric furnace unlocked? Military 2, landfill, advanced materials processing. That looks like an electrical furnace to me. Faster and more flexible furnaces. Yeah, it doesn't say if they're electrical or not. So we're going to need to research that here in just 1 second before we move into the. But you get the idea. Like, we're going to put those furnaces down here. Wonder how our electricity is going to. I feel like there used to be a way you could click on these and it would like talk. There it is. Production is 3.2. Satisfied. It might be an issue with power. Might be an issue with power. Like, things might be running a lot slower because of a power issue. Where did we put our... They're over there. We have 4, though. And none of this stuff is... None of the furnaces are electrical yet. They're probably going to be very soon. As soon as we get this shooting speed thing researched and we get the other materials processing one gone. Or we get that working. Pretty excited we've not had a single biter attack, though. I'm going to go ahead and build... this is for the... this is for the machine gun. Where did it put the... Where in my inventory did it put those? Oh, it put them in there for the pistol. That's interesting. Can I put them in there for the... Perfect. Yeah, there we go. I'd rather have the submachine gun up instead of the pistol up. The shoddy would be nice, but I think I'm good for right now. Is this just basic armor? Yeah, the light armor. Cool. These need to be put someplace. I'm going to hold on to all this other junk, except for the stones and the wood. I can put that up. I can't wait to get to the robots. The robot builders, man. That's so cool. Let's see if chat has said anything about my... Oh my god, someone is chatting. I didn't think anybody would be here, let alone someone have the nerve to speak to me. You're right at the edge of needing more power. Now hit tab. Switch to the machine gun. Oh my god. Hello, B Mac. How are you doing today, fella? Uh, hello, young man. All right, good. That's good to hear. What is tab? You're saying, huh? Oh, is that to get it ready? I see. I guess that reloads it. Hmm. I think you use the space bar to shoot people, don't you? Stay there. Young? Well, I don't know. Were you born in '59? If you were, then how you doing, old man? Hey, tell me, this thing down here keeps blinking like a Christmas tree. It says good. poor in error. So I assume if you're watching the stream here, does it look decent or is it very choppy and ugly? Where is that? Oh, it's on me. Like when I as I'm broadcasting here, it tells me it looks fine to me. Okay, good. Great. All right. Man, I tell you, I wouldn't have thought it would taken this long to research the weapon stuff, but that's the only thing holding us back because I really want to move into the second layer of manufacturing. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. How do you like that main bus there? Doesn't that look nice? I think it looks pretty good. Oh, your stream info? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 1080p, 60 is kind of high for a regular stream. Oh yeah? What do they usually do? 720? I bet it's 720. I bet they don't do 1080. I think the 60 FPS though is a must. I couldn't imagine watching it in like 30. Oh, look at that, 45. Yeah? Really? And people like that's good? Like that people don't complain? I feel like people are like hypercritical. Hmm. People with lower bandwidths can watch your stream without lag. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's more for them than for me. I see. All right. Well, I'd like to change that now, but a lot of this stuff is grayed out. So I don't think you can mess with it during a stream. And I really don't want to start over. I mean, I guess I could. I'm just gonna hang out and do this. I'm not gonna be playing Factorio for too much longer. I have a 3-hour window today, so I thought I would do Factorio for a little bit, do Hunter Call of the Wild, and then maybe finish up with RimWorld. Just do 1 hour for each. And during the switch there, when we go from Factorio to something else, I'll uh, I'll move it down to 45 and just see how that goes. Man, I just never considered that like other people watching it would have the problem. I always felt like it would be me like uploading it. That's interesting. Hey, look at that green science. Hey, and we're done. About time. Let's go ahead and get that advanced smelting gun. So this is 30 of these at 75. What was the one we just previously completed? I suppose it'll be down here in the green somewhere. Yeah. That was weapon speed. That was 100. Okay. So this one might not take as long because the cycle, it doesn't have to go through as many cycles. So hopefully we'll get this going pretty quick. And then we'll be able to make the steel beams. And then when we get the steel beams, we'll be able to make the better manufacturing stuff. See what Mana said here. If you toggle Alt on, then you can see what your buildings are making. Pain. Toggle Alt on. Right, you're correct. Just letting you know. Oh, that's my game. What do you mean that's your game? Hunter Call of the Wild or RimWorld? But I'll tell you what, man, I would really like to see I'd really like to play Hunter Call of the Wild with a second person. I have a grand idea for a great video, but I need 2 people to do it. Oh man, now I've done it. I can't bring over my chat. Man, I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Factorio is great. I remember buying this when it wasn't even on Steam. It was just some guy's website. He was selling it. I can't remember who. Uh, I think it was a Roomba. I think that's what the guy's name was. Remember him? Roomba. I think he was the guy who turned me on to it. It might have been Official Stuff Plus. Either of those two gentlemen. They usually play the more kind of nerdy, quote nerdy games. And I was just blown away, man. I thought it was a great concept. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Got it on Steam? Yeah, I got it so long. I mean, it was weird when the game first came out, like, there were no animations, of course, the belts would move things because, it kinda had to, but, like, none of this stuff moved, like, none of the factories moved, the arms did, but the game literally, you just had to use your imagination. It kinda reminded me of, like, Dungeons& and Dragons, where it was great, but you really had to, like, imagine just how wonderful it was, and then when all the stuff became animated and the biters were introduced, like, it just became a whole nother level. I've never completed this game though. I have never built I don't even know what it is you're supposed to build. Before I thought it was some like orbital defense gun that you were supposed to make, but that doesn't sound right. The picture at the beginning of this now is like a troop transport or something being lifted off. Launch the rocket, yeah. But what is that? Is that like a colony thing where there's people in it, or is it just does the guy get in the rocket or does he stay on the planet? That's just the objective. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know how long I've been at this for Factorio. I don't feel like I really accomplished anything. Oh, about 40 minutes. So I'll do this for about 20 more minutes and then I'll stop the stream, I'll fix the FPS thing, and then I'll move over to Hunter Call the Wild. For whatever reason, I get this. I've been wanting to get a red deer so bad, but I also want to get a white-tailed deer that it's at least gold. I played the game for 70 hours. I've not even got a white-tailed deer yet. And I live in Georgia, so you would think that that would have been one of the first things I would have done. If you launch a fish, you'll get an achievement. If you launch a satellite, you'll get a space science. If you launch a fish, you'll get an achievement. If you launch a satellite, oh, I guess there's different wind conditions. I guess you get to go for a satellite, get you like the space wind condition, and if it's a fish, you, oh, okay. I can't believe I don't have as many biters in this game. I thought surely there'd be more biters in this area. What's the green? Pink is oil, if I'm not mistaken. That's iron. That's copper. What's green? Uranium? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's a Viter base up there. Good thing I saw that. I'm gonna put a turret up that way. Uranium. Oh man. Things just got real. I actually have a background in physics. So, you see uranium, you usually only leads to one thing. I guess you could make a rocket out of it. Is that half the stack? Perfect. That's great. That guy out there for right now. Advanced metal processing, 2/3 the way there. Actually, more like 4/5 the way there. We're almost there. I feel like I could be so much more efficient if I just started building and getting more done, but I don't know. Stand around and wait. I kind of like that. I could do this. I could do this. I could go around and I could rip this up and get this stuff going here, just so when I do get what I need, I can just bring this around, put the stuff in, and be a little bit more productive. Oh well, do that. Right, uranium. Hit M for map, then mouse over it. Map. Oh, oh, look at that. Yeah, this game is just leaps and bounds, man. I love it too. Like this is oh, there's the radar working too. Is that what I just saw? The radar? Did he just unveil that? 'Cause I felt like there was like you could see it for a second. Yep, over there. The radar, believe it or not, used to be it was sporadic. Like there wasn't a set path for it. It would just like pop in wherever it wanted to. That's cool. Look at that. More iron up there. Cool. Cool. Hey, hey, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, give it to me. All right. Now, where is the down here? It looks like steel furnace recipe. Well, hold it on. Oh, they're gonna make us. Man, look at that. What chumps? They're gonna make us. They're gonna make us use these one last time before we get our electric ones. All right. Do I have any? I don't have any coal on me. All right. Stand by. Let me go grab some coal. Hey, is that coal in a box? Nice. Nice. All right. Coal in a box. Here we go. Fuel. Fuel. And fuel. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that back up here. Connect it back up to the main circuit. Get these guys going. Bring that down and around. That's going to go right in front of it. We don't want that. Actually, we don't want that at all because that's too far. Stop that. There we go. We'll push that back out to main drag for our main bus there. And it needs to go under. I need to make some of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn that off. Bring that back down. Push that out. That there. Probably don't even need that really. It'll be fine. Turn that around backwards, didn't I? Goes out, comes out, goes down. It's out that way. And then oh, I guess that's the far right. Okay. Uh yeah, we'll put it yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, perfect. And there we go. Now we have 1, 2. And now we have the plates coming out. And now they're going down the main bus. So again, I know that you play this game an awful lot, but I just like saying it for the sake of others that might watch it later on. Is that we have this main bus here, and anytime we pull something off the main bus, we want to go ahead and put it back on the main bus. So we pulled out these plates here, and now we're getting back on our steel beams here, and that just helps keeps things straight in your head, so that when you pull this stuff off, you'll know, okay, this is being pulled off for something. Let's go see what it is. Looks like it's going to be the steel beams. Are we having a steel beam shortage? Looks like we are. So now you know to focus your attention in this area. Try to make your steel beams more efficient by upgrading the speed of your inserters, upgrading the speed of your um, refineries, or add more of them. It might be just that simple, right? So there we go. And they're going to make us do this a little bit so that we can finally make our uh, our electrical ones. And that's what we wanted here anyway, was electrical, because I don't have the. And then stone bricks. Oh no. That demon's coming back to haunt us. At the very beginning of this video, I said, don't worry, we're not going to need to mess with the stone. I was like, the stone's fine. It can just go into a box. But apparently, we do need to mess with the stone. Before we do that, what is this here? Concrete. That looks cool. Solar energy. Love that. Faster logistics. Oh boy. Circuit network here. Those are the modules, I believe. And then engines. A tool belt. Lab research speed 1. And landfill. You know, I think I'll go for the, I'll I'll take it all, actually. Launch a rocket, uranium. Let's see, hit M on the map. Make it easy in this game. There are mods to make everything more realistic and harder. On the map, you can see the pollution cloud. As you get close, right, the radar does. Momentary scans. Fuel furnaces are twice as fast, but still use coal. Oh, are they? I thought we were going to get away from coal forever. I thought we were done. No, no, I do not want to. I do not want to have to bring more coal. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't complain because our coal comes out right here. That's almost perfect. It is almost perfect to bring that coal right down in here and just have it feed in. I just got to figure out how to get I got to figure out how to get some stone going for me now too, which I guess is going to mean pulling this coal off here or pulling it off this way. I could do that. I could just pull some coal off right here and send it that way. Yep. Thank God for these little splitters, right? Like just how easy it is for these things to pull off some of the stuff that you need to keep building. Here we go. Move that out here. And how do I have it going in here? I have the coal and the iron and the coal and the copper going in on the same one. So if I turn this around, or it gets there, if I turn this, that'll be on the right hand side. That can dump in on the left hand side. Perfect. If I do that and have that turn to the left, that turn to the right, go straight in, have that turn that way. I can dump in just like that. Perfect. Then I can just have a furnace, make a couple of those. I just need two probably. Not that many. 1, 2. Have an inserter. 1, 2, 1, 2. And just have an output. Probably just into crates, really. Probably really don't need to have that on a conveyor belt anywhere. And then hook that up to... I get everybody that way. Hey, look at that. Perfect. And then these guys right here, it requires 10 and 6. 10 and 6. How do we have 2, 3? So we're at 5. And we'll just build one of these. And then I'm going to make the transfer over to Hunter Call of the Wild. I've been dying to get one of those red deer or whitetail. I don't know which one I'll go with. Either one we go with is going to be great, man. Just getting back out there and hunting. I can't wait. Can't wait. I got a diamond goose on one of my playthroughs not too long ago, so I am definitely in the mood to get another diamond or gold added to the trophy lodge. Let's see here. Man, that thing looks so cool. So cool. Love it. Let's come down here. I'm gonna plug it in. I want to see it work. Put it right here. Very first one. Open you up there. You require fuel. Put it in there. He said it was twice as fast. There's all the plates going in. You know what? It's probably limited by this feeder here. Can you put 2 feeders in? Can you put 2 of these guys in and they both work. So that's a neat little trick. I guess if you don't have access to the red ones, the red fast inserters, where are they at? Are they much further down the line? If you don't have access to the fast inserters, you can double your speed by putting 2 of those there. That way you don't have to wait. That's great. I feel like too, I'm going to go ahead and make a box for that. Make it out of wood. That's fine by me. We'll go ahead and make a box for that just because I feel like we're going to be needing a lot of this steel and I don't feel like waiting around for it. If I'm not mistaken, steel is something that just keeps popping up. So might as well just go ahead and Just have a little box there just so we have enough of it. And all right. So we have a hey, nice, nice. And what was the other thing that we wanted? I think we wanted this too, the logistics stuff. 200. Oh boy, that's gonna take a long time. That's gonna take a long time. You know what? It makes so much more sense now to get the research speed first because it's gonna cut down on everything else that we do. We should have done that one at the very beginning, to tell you the truth. We weren't hurting for any particular research in general. Um, oh, and here, by the way, that is part of the main bus right there. So that can go down just like that. And probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put another box just like that because I feel like circuit breakers or circuits are going to be just as important as steel is. So you should have something for that too. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a little break. Uh, this taxes my mind an awful lot, and it's so basic, but it's still there. I'm gonna go fix the stream, make sure it looks good for everybody who's gonna stop by today, and then we're gonna play some Hunter Call of the Wild. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Thank you. Have a good day. Hey, and BMac59, thanks for dropping by, brother. I appreciate you. I hope you follow me or subscribe or however this works on Twitch. Love to have your feedback in the audience, man. Thank you.